Okay, I'm Michael Cassidy. Thanks for coming to my channel. We're going to be doing a spiral perm again. Now we're going to show you the little tricks I've learned over the years, which is immediately to use this something pretty strong to strip it with. And that's okay to use occasionally. Palm olive, it's not going to hurt it, just every once in a while. Use that, go through it real good, put a heavy coat of that and rinse it really good. Get this thing ready to take this perm. It's no problem, but we've got a nice young lady here we're doing a spiral on today. Thank you so much for volunteering. And this it doesn't make a whole lot of difference how you pin it up, as long as you get a lot of curls in this. So we just started by pinning it up. I shampooed it thoroughly and trimmed it around the bottom, took some of the weight off of it just to be able to get about 3 inches off of it, and it's going to probably stay just about one length. So just stay with us here and you'll enjoy seeing this spiral perm. And the secret to this is leave enough moisture in this to not to over process, just enough to soak up the solutions, what you want to leave in as you roll it up. I'm going to show you the proper way to roll this spiral up, and it's going to look really good when we finish with it. Thanks for coming to my channel. Please subscribe to us if you enjoy something that you see here. I'm Michael Cassidy, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, what I'm doing now, I'm rolling this spiral up. What it started here. I'm putting one gray and one white each time. Go with the white roller. What I'm doing to make this thing roll up, I'm coming right back in here like this. You see that I'm getting the spiral look on this rod. I'll roll a few more of these to show you what I'm doing. Doesn't really make no difference how you pin this thing up, as long as you get the rollers, a lot of rollers in that head, it's going to turn out good. And you get the right amount of moisture in that perm before you put the solution on. Take it out, the moisture out, and you rinse it good. You want to rinse this thing probably a full 5 to 7 minutes when you're rolling it. When you do that, it's going to be a good looking perm. Now what I'm using on this is going to be a Quantum Zotis perm, the gray box. I've been using that a lot lately. Get a lot of good results out of that. And this spiral is going to make her look like $1 million. It's been a while since she's had one, but she's got a hair for it. She says she has to wash her hair every morning. It's so holds oil so much. That's going to be good for this perm, because she's got a lot of natural oil, and that's the best condition you can get what comes from the scalp naturally. And you can see what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is getting the right amount of moisture on this. With the gray again. Then I'm going to turn this thing this way and come back down. That's how you're able to do this long hair. When I get on top, I'm going to have to flip it 3 times probably up on top here. The hair's so long. So it's going to be a good sized job doing this. So. Okay, I have my sister helping me a little bit roll this thing up. It's such a job to do it. We're on the last lap of it, but you see what she's doing here. She's rolling this thing on down and going back. Back and forth. Go all the way to the end there, and we'll go back the other way with it. And with not too much tension, just a slight amount to make it where you can soak the solution up. We did moisten this thing pretty good. I jumped off with it. It's bad about bouncing, springy. Yeah. So we've got to start again on it, but she's right there with it, so we're okay. And we're actually putting more of the gray toward the top. We want to make sure we keep plenty of curl on this very longish part. We want a super amount of curl, so that's what we're able to do here. So you can kind of see what we're doing. And I've been working on this thing probably an hour and a half already. She came in here to help me just a little bit. So but now you'll notice what we're doing, we're going to keep a certain amount of moisture in this perm, and before we put the ammonia acid on it, thioglycolic acid on it, we're going to actually make sure we've just got a minute amount of moisture. We want this solution soaking up and going right into the hair. We don't want it going off on the floor. We want it to go right into the hair, and when we do that, we're sure to having a good perm formation here by making sure that it goes into the hair instead of on the floor. We're going to rinse it about 5 to 7 minutes, and we're going to dry it with the double roll paper towels. We're going to put it under the dryer just for a little bit to make sure we get that moisture out enough when before we put the neutralizer in. First process will be 20 minutes with we'll put a bag on it. We'll also take a full-size bag, like something like a trash bag. It would be okay to put over it also, and hold it put it on real firm and hold it in, keep the heat in. And we're going to let it neutralize after we rinse it and we get the moisture out. We're going to let it neutralize again for 5 minutes. We're going to take the rods down real quick together, and we're going to rinse this thing, and you're going to get ready to see a phenomenal looking perm here. You can kind of see what we're doing. We've already rolled, and I put a few more white ones in the back, but we're going to go with the front with a lot of this gray. We just need that gray. We just need a lot of curl on this, because we want it really to hold up and to look good right on and on. So we're on the last lap of this thing now, so we're getting it. So just bear with us, and we'll show you the finished product here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to us if you enjoy our channel. We're actually putting the solution right on, making sure we're really soaking it. I think we're going to end up using about 3 perms on this head to get through it. We probably have 150 rollers in that thing or more. I don't know how many, but we're coating it really good, really soaking it up. You notice it's not running off on that much is running off. It's going into the hair, and that's what we hope for, to get it all in the hair. Okay. Okay, here you see this spiral perm coming down. Now this is a job. There's 2 or 3 of us working on this thing trying to get it out. And we got the neutralizer. We got to rinse it real quick. We let it sit right at 5 minutes. We're taking the rods down quick, so kind of see what it's looking. I want to show you the final results here in a little bit. Thank you. Really turned out good. I just want to layer a little bit of these fish hooks off. I'm sure there's going to be a few fish hooks on the end, and I'm going to layer it in just a little bit. And you say this is what happens when you take the moisture out, enough moisture out before you put the solution in. And if you do that, it's going to turn out right. We rinse this thing about 7 or 8 minutes each time to make sure we got that scent out of it. We don't have it even really have a perm smell to it now that much. And just like night and day, as curly as her hair was extremely straight when she came in. And it's just like night and day. I'm really pleased with this cut, perm and everything. Trying good. I really feel like we need to really get the ends off though just a little bit to really make this thing where it's not grabbing when she tries to fix it tomorrow morning. And she needs to take about 3 days before she washes it again. Let everything work out good. Just wiggle it every morning for a while. Get it ready. Go ahead and close it up, and we'll do another video here in a minute. This will watch. Turn around now, let us sit it back. Thing really turned out good. Now, what you see here is gray rods and white rods alternating. And now what we did on the top, we really put the gray rods all over the top and around the front. In the front section, we use more gray there. But we really got a curl that's going to be here a while with her. And that's about 2 hours and a half or 3 hours. We spent about 3 or 4 hours on it all together. And so that's what you see there, spiral perm, and that's the right amount of moisture when you put the solution in makes that perm grab and take. And I went over and trimmed the ends a little bit as you saw in the little bit ago. It really turned out good. I'm really pleased with that. And I think that'll be in there probably for probably a couple of years. It'll probably grow out. And it'll probably continue to look good as you trim it. Whatever. And so you have it. There's a spiral perm. Thank you so much for letting me do it for you. Thank you.